welcome to the Mischief. I'm the Crafty Rat. Right, third time lucky for this introduction. Fingers crossed it works this time. Right, so this video is part of lovely Lula's 13 Days of Halloween. Lula is Nerd Goblin Art. There will be a playlist linked below for the collaboration and Lula. She's amazing, as is everyone else who's taking part in this collaboration. So the aim is to do 13 videos across 13-day period. Doesn't have to be resin. In fact, keep watching my videos. This might be it, this might be not. I'm lazy, so just a bit of a preface. This is the same introduction that's going to be for every single video, so I'm going to keep it short, or try to. 11 of the videos are resin, one's eco-pour, and one's painting. I don't know which videos today, you'll just have to wait and see. Right, so as I said, 13 Days of Halloween, playlist linked below. This video, again, because I'm lazy, is video number, Chris to insert the number about here. Right, and I will get straight into the videos. Hope you enjoy. Right, so super straightforward. Well, I'm saying it's super straightforward. Yeah. Got this mould from Temu. Yep. I think we can probably pick up on that if you've watched any of my other videos. 95% of my moulds are from Temu. Anyway, these are, I'm not going to tell you what they are. If you know, great. If not, you'll be surprised. For once, I actually know what they are. Okay, so straightforward. I say straightforward. Going to be mixing up some, I think I'm using white, but I'm also going to add a little bit of magical purple. Don't know if it's going to do anything. I don't know if I should just use this on its own or what. Yeah. I need to figure out what I'm doing, but mixing up the colour. Pouring the resin in. Now, because I don't do things straightforward, I got these little tea lights. Little candle ones. Okay, so I did a project recently. We lost all the footage, so the video never went live. However, I use Lego. Lego has lots of air in it. Yeah, yeah, it floats. The Lego tried floating and it was, needless to say, it went in my misfit pile, which is basically all my misfits going to my girls' bedroom because they love my misfits. Yeah, lots of air. Now, to avoid that, or at least minimise that, Chris this afternoon nicely filled up some of the air. Yeah, some of the empty area. He actually used some old 3D printer filament and one of them cheap pens, so to melt it in there. So there's less air in there, plus it's actually pretty weighty. So I'm hoping it'll stay in there. Now I'm going to use tape. I don't know if I'm using this stuff. I don't know if it'll actually stick to this stuff. Or some duct tape. I will find some tape that this sticks to. That's what I will do. And I'm going to, yeah, kind of attach it like that. Pour my resin in. And hopefully, don't know if this is going to work or not, but hopefully I will have a little light, a little flickering thing. So I've never done anything like this before. Been talking about it, especially with Chris, for absolutely ages, but I figured, got these moulds, these candles fit, so it's kind of a perfect opportunity to try. So I'm hoping it works, fingers crossed, but you guys will see whether it does or doesn't. So yeah, I have absolutely no no idea how much resin to make up for these. Probably do about 160, 180 mils. Absolutely no idea. But I'm going to pause the camera, mix up some resin, and then I'll be putting the camera back on to mix in whichever colour I've decided, and attempt to secure these. Right, so I shall be back for you guys momentarily.
Trick or treat, the moon is high, shadows creep and the wind sigh. Crafty rats in masks tonight, ready to share a spooky delight. The ghosts that bark, the ghouls that meow, the resin pour, she takes her bow. Squeak and shout, hear us now, the crafty rats own this town. Cobweb curtains, the cauldron steam, pumpkin eyes with the fiery gleam. A rattle here, a whisper there, a tail swish echoes through the air. Hollows and creaky doors, mysteries hiding on haunted floors. There's ghosts that bark, the ghouls that meow, the resin pour, she takes her bow. Squeak and shout, hear us now, the crafty rats own this town. Tiny paws leave trails unseen through a nightmare's vivid dream. They weave a spell with nimble flair. You feel their magic everywhere.
Right, so yeah, I did the rest off camera, and now you're back. So let's get these things out. I am aware that these are matte, but I personally love matte. Well, I don't love a matte, but yeah, shut up. I love matte molds. Yep, shut up. Right. Oh, does my wonderful assistant know where there's any black acrylic markers?
Painting them.
Yes. So really easy to get out of these molds. Absolutely love them. And I wanted the black so I could paint the eyes on. That looks super cool. No, just black. They were just asking if I wanted any other colours. So I'm just going to give this a quick shake. Yeah, this one, it does need feet on it. It's a bit wonky. But that's fine. Right, let's get these. Okay, so these eyes are well and truly indented, so I could technically... Do you know where my black UV resin is? I didn't realise these were indented so much. Right, so scrap that plan. This is what goes on in my brain. I start on one thing and then figure I'll do it a slightly different way. So now, instead of using pen, because I don't know if that it is so deep in there. So I'm just going to put a little, I'm not going to fill it, I'm literally just putting in a little drop. that. And get it all over the place. Where's my little pink torch? Do you know where my torch is?
Where you go?
Torch. This is what happens. I start doing one thing and then it completely 180s and I do something completely different. This is my world. Okay, whilst I'm looking for this, I'm just going to pause the camera. Okay. Couldn't find my handheld torch. So, I've just got this. I've got my gloves on, so I'm not too worried. I'm just going to do this as a short few seconds, because then what I'll do is, once I've finished this little guy, I'll put him under the big one you saw earlier, the Let's Resin double-sided one I've got. Just get that so it doesn't move around. Yeah, so as I said, I did clean it up a bit with a cocktail stick and a little bit of alcohol. Didn't need much doing, but yeah, I'm putting all this effort in and I don't even know if it's going to work. I mean, it looks cool. Okay. I'm not sure if you guys have been able to see it properly yet, but it does look cool. Static in this room is absolutely crazy. So I'll just clean up that little extra. Right, so let's get that secured. Yeah, Chris is just multitasking at the moment, getting stuff ready for me, because once I've done, I've got this demold, I've got another demold to do, and then I'm not sure I'm going to get it done tonight. I hope I can, as long as Chris is okay with me doing it. I've got another Halloween video to pour, because I had a Temu delivery today. I'm so happy. I've even started getting some Christmas moulds in for someone who doesn't like Christmas. That's pretty cool. As Chris has just said, it's pretty depressing. Alright, no, I'm not going to put the light on until I've done, but as I say, once I've done this, I will pause the camera, put these under the Let's Resin one, just to kind of set it a bit more. I mean, I'm not too worried. I have used this black before and I've not had any problems, and the amounts I'm using are super tiny, so but yeah, I kind of like these eyes being as indented as they are. I didn't realise they were, as you gathered, but it does mean I can do a lot more things with it, such as using other colours. I do have other coloured UV resins, just cheapy ones from Temu, but they'd be really nice in this. A bit too much in that one. Looks a bit black compared to the other, although that's not too bad. But no, I'm going to clean it up a bit. Clean it up a lot apparently. Yeah, dog's at the door at the moment trying to get in, so if you can hear in the background, Amelia has gone to bed. She's absolutely shattered. The other two have not come home from cadets yet. Oh, you got to put that under the camera, just show what you found. He's found me little torch. Yay.
One of the half dozen we've got.
Yeah, I have a collection of them.
I'll never find them when you don't need them though.
Of course. I've done the same thing again. There's always one.
It's normally you.
Yeah, there's always one. Stubborn, aye.
You're definitely stubborn.
Right. So, get this part cured. So there is a bit of tidying up on the bottom. As you saw when I was filling it, I had a couple of issues. When do I never have issues? So I will get these cured up now, and then I will be back to see if the lights work. Right, catch you in a few. Right, so these are cured now. So, moment of truth. Oh!
Do you want me to do it? I don't have gloves on.
Yeah. Oh, he's really cool. Eee.
Just arguing with the lights, don't worry.
They are so cool. That worked. I'm so happy. We don't even need to turn the main light off, I don't think, although they want it just because. Oh, they are cool. I really love these. Right, so that's today's Halloween make. I will give these a bit of a tidy up. As I say, I'm going to get Chris to put some little feet on the bottom so it sits flat. But that is my ghostly dog and cat. Please, words not wording. Please let me know what you reckon to these. I'm in love with them personally. Alright, please like this video if you've enjoyed yourself. Please, I'd really appreciate you commenting below. Anything that I've used, like the resins and everything, are in the description below, as are links to some discount codes that I've got, which is beneficial for everyone, which is absolutely brilliant. I've also got a link for my Buy Me a Coffee and my Amazon wish list, should you so wish. Right, so that's that for this one, and I will be back for the next. Please enjoy the glamour shots. Bye.
In a little shed by the railroad track, she's turning nothing into something that lasts. Resin pours like a flowing dream under the glow of a dim kerosene. Glitter jars and colors so stark shimmer like stars in the deep dark park. Her hands stained with the art she weaves, a touch of magic in the things she leaves. She's the crafty